Hi, I'm Jason Rushton, student number AIPC 028078. This is my reflection for Topic 4, Practical 3A, Roleplay 1 with client Michelle Smith. 1. What have you written in each section of your counselling notes? Goals. Michelle's goal is to explore time management practices to see where things have gone wrong in the past with her study and identify changes she can make while studying the CPA. Topics discussed and outcome. Progress since the first session. Michelle is pleased with the decision to continue with her studies. She completed the tasks of asking for help from her husband and asking for study leave from her boss. Her husband was willing to help, and that's going well for her. The boss still wasn't sure whether they can organise the study leave. We discussed time management skills to better manage stress while studying. Michelle discussed how she feels pressured to study, especially as the study commences next week. That's why she's feeling pressure. We discussed her previous study, stress and time management issues. Michelle said she's failing as a mother, as the children must come first. We discussed her feeling anxious about study as she's not confident to pass, and we discussed how she has actually had success before, so she doesn't normally fail. She just has to be able to manage her time so she can put the work in. Okay, outcome. We challenged her negative thoughts and assumptions, and we rethought issues in a more positive way. So, interventions and strategies. We continued with person-centered approach. We used specific counselling skills of challenging, reframing and focusing. Michelle felt comfortable and supported to explore her thoughts and feelings on her concerns about family, work and study. We challenged her belief that she is a bad mother. We reframed her being overwhelmed by workload to being a skilled multitasker, and we focused on making a study schedule before next session. So next session is scheduled for 1 week from today. We will check Michelle's progress of putting together her study plan schedule and asking her family to help her to stick to it. 2. What went well? I think I was adequately prepared for the session. I reread the counselling plan in my counselling notes. I was able to encourage Michelle to feel comfortable enough to discuss her concerns. What didn't work? I'm still awkward with the process of facilitating a counselling session. My preparation for the role play should help get on top of this. What should I have done differently? I could be more mindful of my body language and watching the client's body language and non-verbal cues. I could practice the role play more with the volunteer. What areas do I need to develop? I need to develop my ability to recognise the appropriate opportunities to use some specific counselling techniques like challenging, reframing and focusing. How will I develop these? I'll read through the course study guide and readings, paying attention to the case studies. Watching these examples will help me to be able to put the techniques into practice. 3. Personality and development theory regarding Michelle. I looked at Maslow's hierarchy of needs with Michelle and how this applies to Michelle's situation. According to Maslow, people have to meet certain needs, starting with basic physical needs and moving up the hierarchy to eventually reaching self-actualization. This is when they reach their full potential. Michelle may be struggling to reach her self-esteem needs, feeling valued and recognized, and her self-actualization needs of realizing her potential as a mother and a professional because of her anxiety and lack of confidence. Okay. Future use while working with Michelle. I can try to help Michelle identify which of her needs are being met and which needs are not being met. Work with her to create realistic goals that address these needs, such as setting aside time for self-care or breaking down the steps needed to pursue the CPA course she is studying. I could encourage her to celebrate small achievements to improve her self-esteem. That is my reflection for Practical 3A Part B Roleplay 1. Thank you.